$1.3 billion during the 2016 and 2017 fiscal year to about $44.3 billion during the 2017 and 2018 fiscal year, then continued to rise during the 2018 and 2019 fiscal year to reach $44.5 billion before it retreated in light of the coronavirus crisis and its repercussions.
We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest, Dr. Mohamed Roshdy, the economic and banking expert. Doctor, very good afternoon to you, sir.
Hello, good afternoon for you and our audience.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for joining us and for your time. First and foremost, Doctor, what does it mean to have an increase in the cash reserve of foreign currencies in Egypt? What does this mean for the Egyptian economy?
Actually, I would like to highlight that the net international reserves increased to reach 4.9 billion in Jan 2022 compared to December. Egypt 40 billion.9.
Yes.
As increase of 46 million. Actually, I would like to highlight that the CBE revealed that the value of foreign currencies included in the reserve also increased to $34.14 billion in Jan, up from December $34.05 billion. Furthermore, the value of gold included the reserve decreased in Jan by about, as far as I recall, $24 million to reach $4.2 billion compared to the 4.22 recorded in December 2021. Actually, the balance of a special drawing rights decreased by $2.6 billion in Jan as well, down from December 2.65. I would like to highlight a crucial thing to our audience, that the Egypt reserves consists of a lot of things and currencies. As you know, and our audience, if you would like to build a healthy portfolio or healthy thing, you have to diversify.
Yes, your investments.
Yes, like you shouldn't put all the eggs in one basket.
Yes, indeed.
Actually, Egypt reserves consist of foreign currencies that include the US dollar, the euros, sterling pound, Japanese yen, gold, special drawing rights, and net loans from the International Monetary Fund, the IMF. Actually, I would like to highlight that the purpose of reserves is to support the currency, fulfill currency foreign obligations, and ensure imports of basic commodities for several months. The size of the reserve for any country also represents a source of strength or weakness.
Yes.
As you know, this is according to its value and the ability to meet the obligations. The resources of this is in addition the resources of the Suez Canal Authority, tourism, export, foreign investment, and remittance workers. As far as I recall, it will reach to around $30 billion.
Yes.
This is in addition to the important resources. Those are the important resources of reserves in Egypt.
Yes. Yes, Doctor.
Actually, this is in addition that there's good news that the IMF had expected in a previous report that Egypt's net international reserves would recover. In addition to, it expected that the total reserves would record 44 billion in the financial year 2021-2022 and 47.6 billion in full year 2003-2023. In addition to, for the 2023-2024, it will reach 51.8 billion, and from 2024 to 2025, as far as I recall, it will reach around 55 billion.
Yes, which are unprecedented numbers with regards to the foreign currency in Egypt.
Yes,
yes, foreign reserves.
I do agree. Yes, I do agree. The reserve also reached in Feb about 45.5 in 2022, which contributed to increase the CBE ability support the state during the pandemic. As you know, in pandemic, a lot of countries they lost part of their reserve and their resources. Actually, we did a great job in
this regard. Yes.
Yes.
Right, Doctor, let me ask you quickly, just for our time, how do you see, as you mentioned, the IMF and other international financial institutions, how do you see, the positive evaluations of the Egyptian economy from these international financial institutions being reflected on the stability of the Egyptian monetary reserve?
Actually, I would like to highlight that we are bearing the fruits of the economic reform.
Yes.
And the tactical action that was taken by the presidential leadership to send a positive signals to the global community.
Yes.
Which is reflected on our credit risk rating. I would like to highlight that three of the most important credit risk agencies, Standard & Poor's, in addition to Moody's and Fitch, they rating us as an positive B, in addition to the positive outlook for our country, and this is positively will impact our the FDI, the foreign direct investment, and will reflect positively in decreasing the unemployment rate, in addition to the increasing the GDP growth. And I would like to highlight that at the first quarter for the financial year, the GDP growth reached, as far as I recall, 9.8%.
Yes.
And in the entire year, we will close with GDP growth around 5.5% to 6%. I believe we are sending to the globe message that
very clear message indeed.
Yes, a crystal clear message.
Yes.
I would like to emphasize on that, a crystal clear message that Egypt is on the right track.
Absolutely right. Dr. Mohamed Roshdy, economic and banking expert, thank you very much, sir, for your time and your insight on today's edition of Cairo Local Time. A short break, and we'll be back to continue. Stay tuned for more.
الواقع الاقتصادي في مصر تحدي ضخم، ولازم نعترف بده ونقبله ونعالجه. اطلعوا كلموا الناس وقولوا الموقف الاقتصادي ايه. زي ما الثورة ليها ايجابيات، الثورات بيبقى ليها سلبيات على مجتمعاتها. الارهاب والفساد كانوا عاملين اضافيين في اضعاف القدرة الاقتصادية لينا. مفيش اقتصاد يبقى مفيش تعليم، يبقى مفيش صحة، يبقى مفيش بنية أساسية. نحاول نقلل الفجوة بين الموارد وبين المصروفات. كل القرارات الصعبة أنا لن أتردد ثانية إن أنا أخدها. لو هنعمل حاجة قبل ما هنعملها هنقول لكم عليها وأنتوا هتقفوا جنبي. الأمانة اللي انتم حملتوهاني تجاه الوطن مش بس انتوا اللي هتحاسبوني عليها، اللي هيحاسبني عليها ربنا قبلكم ثم التاريخ.